Hey family, thanks so much for joining me. So I wanted to bring you another video. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a timeless reading. You could also use this as a manifestation reading. All you need to do is claim the energy as your own. I get my information from God and from the Holy Spirit. I don't use any cards or anything. If you'd like to work with me on spiritual advice, on twin flame stuff, astrology readings, and more, my information is in the description below, and if you would like to book a private, free consult with me, my Calendly link is in the description below. Keep in mind that we all have masculine and feminine energies in us. So masculine can be feminine, feminine can be masculine. Use those terms as they make sense in your situation. Always ask God for discernment about these readings to determine if they're the readings for you. All right, y'all, so let me get into it. So you've been more quiet and more reflecting on things lately, and it might have been making people nervous around you because they don't know what you're thinking. They don't know, um, especially what you're thinking about them, and that can scare some people. Um, you've been focused on your work, doing what you need to do, growing, getting your money up. For some of you, you had a windfall of money coming in. Um, For some of you, you're winning, maybe the lottery, maybe at the casino, maybe scratch offs, maybe, you got a raise, or maybe you got a promotion, maybe, your business grew exponentially, maybe, a million people around the world might have found out about you. Maybe you're famous right now, or maybe you will be soon. But you're getting, for some of you collective, a lot of recognition, sorry, lately. Um, for some of you, communication has been a struggle. And Mercury just went out of retrograde on March 20th, but for some of you, you're still feeling the effects of communication issues. For some of you, you're a little upset with your masculines because they're not saying anything about you're waiting for the love confession to come in. For some of you, you already got it, and you got a proposal, and you got gifts and going on trips and all this. For some of you, that is coming. And for others of you, you've been waiting and saying, why do I feel like I'm being tested? Why do I feel like this person is always wanting me to prove something? And you're all out of that. You are not going to try to prove anything. You don't care what anyone thinks about you. And you're really back to a time when you're saying, you could take it or leave it. I don't really care. And you're, again, doing your own thing. You're being authentic. You're being genuine. You know that the truth is everything. And for you, you just have to observe. You're observing people around you, and you're noticing some people are copycats, some people are watching what someone else is doing, and they're doing the same thing, and then they're accusing other people of doing that while they're not admitting that they do this. And you're noticing, which is interesting, like as we talk about creativity and stuff like that, I don't, of course, take credit for most stuff because, as you heard me say, I get my information from God and from the Holy Spirit. So, but a lot of people want to take credit. They want to say, no, they did it all. They did not do it. They have a team, even if it's just the spirit team. And that's saying something. The spirit team is greater than any other, you know, God, the Holy Spirit, the angels, for me, whoever is on my spirit team, I'm grateful. And those I know are on my spirit team, God, the Holy Spirit, and the angels. And for me, again, I'm not taking any credit for it. So I was talking about this, being like, as human beings, we're not that smart. But the spiritual part of us is, it has knowing, and taps into a lot of resources. And I think I want to just do a separate video on that, so I probably will. So I'm not going to get too much into it in this, but collective, just looking at like what your divine masculine, maybe you have a former masculine, maybe it's a new love, but they're observing you and they're seeing, like I said, the abundance that comes into their life when you're around, that they tap into things they had no idea were there while you're around them. And they're like, this is crazy. Like, I had no idea how far I could get, what could happen if I just stick with the collective, because they are seeing more and more the abundance that's in you, that's in your energy, that comes around you, that comes around them, the opportunities that come up, the business, um, all those things that come up when you're in their energy, and they want to keep you in their energy. It feels so good to be around you. If they feel so energized, they feel loved, they feel warm and fuzzy. They don't know how to explain it to people. They get butterflies when they think about you. For some of you, you're saying, I'm done with you, and you're not giving them another chance. You distance yourself. And for some of you, you had new love come in. For some of you, you had a former masculine and new loves coming in. So it just depends on your situation. But for some of you, collective, you're saying you're done with people playing games with you. You're only accepting the real thing, which is you want someone to reciprocate the way that you treat them. Um, you expect them to treat you, and if they don't, your cutoff game is icy. That's the way I would describe it. You are working on getting even more money, but you might have had a windfall of money come in on you. Um, Technology, like electronics and stuff like that, might be acting a little different around you, but you might have some power surges in your body because of the energy that you carry. Um, Make sure that you're only putting the best things around you as far as what you sleep in, what you sleep on, the lighting, things in your environment. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Um, Make sure you stay focused on the most important things to you. Um, Continue to look to really work on just looking into things, working on staying in balance, keeping a clear mind, keeping a quiet mind, making sure that you're able to focus on the things that are important, that you're you're only having necessary conversations, that you're only talking when you need to talk, or that you feel like you should. And I know sometimes our jobs or work or businesses or whatever require us to assignments, require us to speak. And for some of us, this is important and this is what we're supposed to do. So we do that when we need to, and then when we don't need to, sometimes you fall silent again and you're just observing. Um, and for many of you, collective, your masculines are observing this about you, and they're noting it and they're excited but scared about it, because they know that when you're thinking about them too. And I think of all the people that they've ever been with or met or whatever, dated or been engaged to, whatever, you scare them, and it excites them because they know you're more powerful than they are. You draw your power from your spiritual abilities. Your power comes from God, and they know that, and they know that when you're on their team, they will win. Sometimes you say stuff out of left field, and for them, they're just thinking, contemplating, like, where did the collective even get that from? But they know that you get everything that you get from God, and you are not shy about telling them that. But you've been looking beautiful, but for some of you, like I said, you have former masculine, some of you have new loves coming in, but they've been reciprocating. For some of you, treating you the way that you deserve to be treated, pouring into you, loving you in a lot of different ways. Again, some of you got the proposal already, some of you will be getting it, some of you don't want it, and you're separating yourself from your masculines, and you are just loving yourself. Either way, uh, collectively, you're loving yourself, no matter who you're with or without. Um, but yes, I would say, of course, continue to watch, read, listen to things that will lift you up, continue to glow up, continue to work on surrounding yourself with people that want you to win, and they want everyone to win. Continue to work on surrounding yourself with energy that lifts everyone up. Continue to focus again on growing your spiritual powers. Um, Continue to work on staying balanced, keeping a quiet mind, a quiet spirit, observing things in the environment, taking time to plan, strategize to do the things that you need to do the work that needs to be done. Um, Continue to work on getting things, or, doing self-care stuff to shield yourself from radiation, from all kinds of stuff in the environment. Continue to work on eating healthy according to, this spiritual stuff that I've been talking about, the things that you know are the healthiest for you. Continue to work on taking care of yourself in a way that's in keeping with spiritual law. Um, and I want to bring you another video soon. As always, sorry about that. Happy lightning fast manifesting. And I'm going to talk to y'all again soon. All right. Love y'all. Bye for now.